Hey guys, welcome to your Michigan Compass for another Out of Bounds adventure. Today we're at the American Girl Store in Columbus, Ohio, so come along with us. The American Girl Store is actually located in Easton, a suburb of Columbus, Ohio. Having never been in one of these stores before, I can see that it is very large. This is like a department store. And it was actually my daughter who wanted to come to the store today, and we'll see her a little bit later. Just amazing, all the accessories and different things they sell for all these dolls. This one's got a computer and a dog grooming station. Oh no, wait, what is this? It's a wildlife rescue clinic. Kangaroos and koalas. Look at the scrubs she's wearing. And this one has a glamping setup. Look at that. Small little tent. This one over here has a bed. Very fancy brass railing bed. And over here, there's even a Pac-Man game. How cool is that? And I imagine that that Pac-Man game actually does work, because my daughter got one of these type arcade things for her doll. It was an off-brand, but it came with like, I think there's 40 games on it. Various clothes over here, and look, down here, they even sell a pinball machine. And here it is down at the bottom. There's the pinball machine. Look at that. How cool. Let's take a look and see. The flippers actually work. And the plunger works. There's no balls in it right now, but oh, here we go. We're playing. Oh, I couldn't get it in time. Over here, we've got a doll in a recording studio. And her name is Melody, and my wife just told me she's the Detroit doll. I guess these dolls have like a little story behind them, a little history. But she's in the recording studio, and here's the other side of that recording studio. Pretty detailed. Then we've got a Hawaiian doll. Over here, Nanea. And this is Mary Ellen. Here's her outfits. This one right here is very cool. This is an American Indian doll. Her name is Kaya, or Kaya. She comes with a teepee and bedroll. Look at that. She's got different outfits as well. Very cool. And then over here, this looks like the 70s doll, because she comes with well, she doesn't come with it, but she has an accessory of an egg chair from the 70s. And look at those flowers on the bed. That screams 70s with the beads and the way she's dressed. Oh yeah. I missed this particular area. Very 80s. Got the Care Bears sleeping bag and pillow with the Care Bear that comes with it. And down below, look at that. It's a boombox and some nachos, some sodas, it's cassette tapes. Cassette tapes. That's so 1980s. And speaking of the 80s, look over here. We have a VCR and a TV, and the TV actually has a TV tuner. How funny. And some old posters and things on the wall here in this doll's house. And a beanbag. And of course, a bunk bed. And she's even got a fancy neon 80s fanny pack. And another thing you can do, you can not only dress up your doll, but you can dress your child up the same way in the same exact sleepwear. And over here, a full shower set. Looks like she's getting ready to go out somewhere. And who doesn't love a good barbecue? And it looks like she's got a Coleman grill. I've seen those before. Those are real grills. This one is a toy model of that grill. And it looks like she's cooking up a skewer of shish kebabs, some corn, and maybe some tamales. I'm not sure what those are. It looks like they're wrapped up in a corn husk. And she has a pet seal. How interesting. Here's the full set for Kaya, and you can see all the different outfits that she has, and her teepee as well, all set up here in this display case. And these particular items all are accessories for Rebecca, and Rebecca happens to be the doll that my daughter has. And she has this doll because when she was younger, we kind of thought she looked like her. So she has quite a bit to choose from over here. Different accessories and outfits. Very classy, elegant outfits. Sleepwear and dresses. This doll is getting a full makeover right here. Looks like she's getting her hair colored. Maybe a cut and a blow dry. And over here is the actual salon where you can get your doll fixed up and glamorized. And that's what my daughter did. She brought her doll in today to get her all made up. So Rebecca's getting her ears pierced today. And Rebecca is back. She's had her ears pierced. If you look, Rebecca has had her ears pierced. Now she's going to get a good cleanup and get some of those scuff marks off of her hands and feet and face and whatnot. They're going to clean her up real good, make her look like brand new. So there's a mirror right above, and we can kind of get a good view of what's going on with Rebecca. She's getting all cleaned up. All right, Rebecca's got her body all cleaned up, and now she is about to get her hair done.
Just to brush them out, like at first, in case their hair is a little bit more tangled.
And this is an overhead view looking at the mirror above. Look at that hair. Looks so much better than it did before.
Sometimes if you have some really long scrappy ones, like right here, you trim those off. So you don't really want to cut your doll's hair, and there's no real way to like fix it. So unless you like replace your hair. Right, exactly.
Alright, so it looks like her braid's about halfway done. When she's finished, she's gonna look a little bit like this one. Looks like Rebecca is all done. Her hair's done. And Chelsea did a great job. Thank you. Here's a look at some of the other dolls. This one is Molly. And over here we've got Addie. By the way, there's stories behind all these dolls. I know I mentioned that, but they also have books that you can buy. And there's been some TV shows that have been created about some of these dolls. So they've got a whole theming plotted out for all of them. This is Josephina. And she has a book as well. There's a whole section over here for Nanea, the Hawaiian doll. She's got a dress with pineapples, one with flowers, one that looks like she's maybe on vacation. Very touristy looking. A nice traditional, I would say, Hawaiian type dress there. And then of course, the hula girl dress. This case here is for Mary Ellen, and it shows all of her various outfits. And I'm not positive, but I'm going to say she is a 50s girl, simply based on some of the clothing, like this poodle skirt and that jukebox. I can't say much about the iPhone. I think that iPhone is just there to tell you that jukebox is a Bluetooth speaker and you can play songs from your phone on it. Also over in Mary Ellen's area here, her display case, they have one of those rockets that's air powered, and you stomp on it and it launches the rocket into the air. Did you guys have one of those as a kid? I did. And over here, take Mary Ellen to the extreme, and you can take her to the 50s diner. It's the Seaside Diner. Look at all that food. We got the jukebox again. And look at this little booth. And there's even a payphone on the wall. Over on the other side, we have a little shelving unit. We've got the register. And of course, the baked goods display case. Look at that. And over here, the display case for Nanea has a shaved ice stand. And that would have been so good just a few days ago when it was 90 some degrees. It's cooled off a little bit though. Over here we've got a marketplace store selling various Hawaiian items like macadamia nuts, Spam, and sliced pineapple, all traditional Hawaiian treats. And you can also have a luau with Nanea because they have a little table here where you can sit down and eat some delicious Hawaiian foods. And if you remember, I was talking about all the different books they have for all the different dolls. There's a whole bookshelf here with some of those books featuring all the different dolls. Addie, Josephina, Kit, Molly, Josh, Felicity, Blair, Gabriella, Tenny, and then even more over this way. This case here features a lot of the dolls and their books, so you can kind of see there's many choices of dolls that you can choose and their books. Over here there's even miniature versions of the dolls, and as you can see from my hand, they're probably about 4.5 inches high. That one right there is Rebecca. And as I mentioned before, you can also get various items like makeup and accessories for both your doll and your child, as well as backpacks to carry all those accessories, and even backpacks to carry the dolls. Another line that they started not too long ago is called the Welly Wishers, and these are a slightly smaller doll, still very detailed. And I think these are more of a fantasy or fairy type doll, they still have several to choose from. They're just a little bit smaller in size. And here's a display case featuring all of them: Emerson, Ashlyn, Willa, Camille, Kendall, Carrot, and Hutch. Here's some of the display cases and some of the accessories for the dolls. Some carnival games over there. And over here, a mini bakery. Got some doll houses for the Welly Wishers, cars, and even a flower carriage. And you can even take your Welly Wishers camping in their very own tent. And this section here says, choose a doll that's truly me. And over in the display case, they have the different dolls dressed up in the same outfit to show you that there are little tiny differences from one to the next. Like this first one compared to the second one, the first one has plumper and slightly more pink lips. The third one has freckles, and so on. There's just minor differences in all of them. This facial structure on this one in the middle is a little bit different here. This one has freckles again. The hair is different on some of these. Skin tone's a little bit different. They even have different hair. And they even have one that has no hair. And that was only the first display case. Look over here, there's even more. In this case here, we've got different ethnicities covered in this case with different skin tones, different hair colors, and different hairstyles. Very cool. You can truly pick a doll that is truly yours. Do you wear glasses? Even your doll can get some glasses, and they have several options to choose from. Here's some of those earrings. My daughter got earrings for her doll today. Over here, the Olympics section. Even got a doll with the forearm crutches here. Down below, got a doll that runs and jumps the hurdle. And some swimmers, it looks like, over here. Up above, got some baseball girls. And then looking over this way, hockey and soccer. Look at these outfits. They've even got some of the modern day stylings covered in the accessories and clothes that you can buy. Over here, these dolls are ready to go. They're ready for traveling. Hopefully they're going somewhere fun. And the same with these dolls here. Looks like they might be going on a picnic or camping. Once you've had your luggage checked in and you're ready to go, hop aboard that airplane and make yourself comfortable, because it's time to take off. And don't forget, your stewardess will be coming around with some soft drinks and snacks. Also part of the American Girl line is the Bitty Baby. And these are much younger children here. They have a whole line of accessories for them as well. And of course, here's the captain for the plane, getting ready to hop on board and take you to your favorite location. Every doll, of course, needs a pet, and they have plenty to choose from here, whether it's a wild animal, or a cat, or a dog, or maybe something like a hamster or bunny rabbit. They've got you covered here. It looks like these dolls are having a tea party. Tea parties aren't the only parties because you can also celebrate your doll's birthday, and there's all the accessories here to have that party. This one's even wearing an iWatch if you look at that. And right next to him is a painter. Here's some school kids. Over here we have a few musicians. And right here we have the Pet Boutique. You can even take a bubble bath if you buy the right bathtub. Of course, what doll doesn't want her very own sports car in red or pink? One other thing that I did not mention is that typically you can bring your doll and come here and have lunch in the American Girl Doll Bistro. Unfortunately, the Bistro is not open for anything except birthday parties at this time. And I think that's due to a staffing issue, unfortunately. If you guys enjoyed the video today at the American Girl store in Columbus, Ohio. If you like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to click on that compass to stay subscribed to future episodes. And remember, sometimes adventure is a little further away.